Yo, what's up, guys? Listen up. We got a doozy of a clip coming up, and this is involving Clay and AD from Love is Blind Season 6. Haven't really watched it, but I've been seeing this clip going viral. And here, I'm just going to see it for the first time along with you guys. And I'm going to have to edit it a little bit, so you guys forgive me to a certain point because they're only showing one clip that's going viral. So we're going to go ahead and get into it and see what's happening here. Let's go.
I do.
Clay, do you take Amber to live together in a union of marriage?
Buddy up there hesitating like he don't know what's about to go on. Like he don't know if she gonna swing on him or what, man.
This has been the best process. AD, I love you. I don't think it's responsible for me to say I do, but I want you to know that I'm rocking with you.
That's taking a little bit too long. I know I love you, but I don't know if it's responsible to say I do. Man, you already at the altar, my G. What are we doing here, man?
When I still need work, get to the point where I'm 100% in. I'm gonna put the work in.
Why would you make it this far if you're not 100% in and you're going to put the work in? You're going to go through all this, getting all these people dressed up, man? What's happening?
For you, and we'll go through this together. I don't care what nobody says. I know fully I'm not ready for marriage.
Whose man's is this? I need to know.
And I appreciate you, and I know that you will fight for me and we'll let it work. I know, but
Buddy's really like, I know you'll fight for me. We can make this work and all this stuff like that. She ain't trying to hear that. You see that face?
I can't say yes right now.
Everybody's speechless. Like, is Buddy really serious right now? We got all dressed up to come out here just for him to do this?
I'm sorry, AD. I'm sorry.
Imagine a man on the most important day of your life, he asks you to marry him, then on this day he talking about, I can't do it because I'm not 100%. Exactly, baby. What the fuck is right? I'm bet like the father, if that's him out in the crowd, he was giving that look like this dude is crazy.
But why does it matter, like, with the time? Why does that matter?
Hey, don't do that.
Yo, she mad nonchalant. What did she say? That's all right. Don't worry about it. I would be worried about it if she said some stuff like that.
Okay. We good?
We good. Hell no, we ain't good. She about to pull a 187. She drying the tears. Yo, it's about to go down.
Come on, baby. Thank you. You're so very welcome.
You know all the ladies shouting at the TV like, that's right, girl. You supposed to have your sis back like that. He ain't shit. He ain't shit.
Thank you. You're beautiful.
Buddy, like, I can't believe I got away with that. She took it easier than I thought. Man, I'm home free. Man.
If there's somebody for everybody.
That's right, girl. Fix your crown, sis. Leave him behind. There's another man waiting for you right now.
Everybody, tell me why.
Man, why ain't nobody there to console the brother? This was hard on him, too. That was a hard thing to do for a man to let a woman know that, man. I see you wearing that dress, though, baby. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Do your thing.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. At least somebody did check on the brother to make sure he was okay. Everybody walked off with her in the sunset, you know.
Wasting my fucking time. I'm so confused.
Yo, anybody would definitely be confused in that situation. Like, that didn't even make any sense, what my man did right there. You wasn't ready, but why propose? You having second thoughts, all these things like that. Yo, you're in your early 30s. She's in her early 30s. I think he's 31. She's 33. And you going to go through all this hassle of getting all these people out here just to do that, man? That's not cool, bro. That's definitely not cool. Let's get on to the next clip, man.
On the internet today, and I can't help but see all the hard L's that all the passport bros are taking. And honestly, I'm not even the slightest bit surprised by this. You saw dude on 90 Day Fiance got flame roasted by his Filipino fiance for being fat and ugly. Or the American dude who was arguing with the Middle Eastern woman. She was telling him the expectation is that the husband pays all the bills. And he rebutted with, well, in America, fam, you're not in America. That's why you went there. You wanted a traditional woman. And it's like, y'all really just don't get it. Every passport bro I know in the real world is an American bottom feeder in our dating pool, okay? He complains about gold diggers while he has no gold. He wants to escape the dating expectations of American women, but then complains about the marriage expectations of traditional foreign women. They want a woman who isn't ran through after they spent their whole life running through women. And I genuinely feel like I need to break this down for y'all. So let's go ahead and dive in real quick. Let's fall down the rabbit hole that is the conundrum of passport bros. So traditional women come with traditional fathers or traditional brothers who will want to know why you feel entitled to a traditional woman whose culture you're not acclimated with and you can't uphold. And furthermore, they're going to want to know why you couldn't lead the women in your society down a traditionally virtuous path. Like, you were okay with exploiting American women so long as it appeased your agenda. But at the end of the day, if the women here are ran through, it was you or your predecessors that ran through us. It was y'all that led us here. So you've already shown them, culturally speaking, you lack the ability to be the strong alpha male leader that you want to be treated as such. Now, let's say you don't go to a religious or culturally traditional society. You go somewhere economically desolate to find someone more submissive. Understand these women are using your ideology against you, and rightfully so, because you were trying to manipulate them into submission. Y'all think you can exploit these countries that have these gorgeous young women that are open to pursuing American men, but
they go where you're appreciated. If it's exploitation, it's exploitation, if that's what you want to call it. This man showing her a better life. It's always quid pro quo. Even in America, women use men all the time. Women use men everywhere, whether she gave those examples about the Middle Eastern woman saying men pay 100% and so on and so forth. Men know that why would a woman want to get with an American and expect to go half? That's not how it is. This has been going on forever, where your wealth stretches a lot further. Your money goes a lot further in these other countries. In the same way, when people come to America, when people move from up north to down south, their money goes a lot longer. They relocate because their money goes a lot longer. They sold their house up north and they can get twice, 3, 4, 5 times the house and still have money to spare. This is just how it is. You're going to go someplace where you're appreciated, where you don't have to deal with all these headaches, where you have more freedom. Passport bros down. Passport bros is just a new term that people got going on. Men have been relocating to be with women from all over the place, man. And that's just how it is. And it doesn't necessarily mean they got to bring them back, because that's not the goal. Let's finish off with what Ms. Vandala is talking about. Let's go.
Typically, you're choosing countries that rely upon tourism to substantiate their economy, which means she likely works at a resort or prostitutes, or in most cases, both. So not only is she not traditional, she's playing on your desire to find such. And when you agree to marry or sponsor a foreigner legally, you're obligated to support them for 10 years, contrary to the relationship. So yeah, she's using you. She'd be a fool not to. Let's just be for real here. One, American women don't give a fuck about you leaving to find love. You're not going to put us in competition with foreign women for American bottom feeders. We're not jealous of them. In honesty, we pity them, but you know, I also empathize with them, because if I was in the similar plight or predicament, I would probably do the same. Number two, traditional women will ultimately not work out for primarily one of two reasons. Number one, you can't acclimate to their culture and be a traditional man. Or number two, they adapt to ours and realize that you are a bottom feeder and eventually leave you. Number three, preying on women whose country suffers financial hardship is a surefire way to get preyed on yourself. And to be honest, you deserve that. To think that you can indenture a woman into submission is pathetic. And I can guarantee she's got the drop on your play, and she's been working you from the jump. Even third world countries have better educational systems than America does. And foreign women are not riddled with feminist rhetoric. They're completely okay with saying that you have to pay for everything, because that's how they were raised. Love only works when it happens organically with good intention. If you want a better quality of woman, be a better quality of man. But complaining about what you attract here in America and thinking you can fool a foreigner into seeing past your subpar placement and natural selection. Wild.
Doesn't make you a bottom feeder. You got men who are high level earners, top tier, good guys, worked on themselves. Doesn't mean that they're going to attract a woman that's feminine, submissive. A lot of times she might play you as well. You got rich guys, well-off guys, men that have done very well for themselves in life that still struggle with getting a woman that loves them, that is traditional, and that's not going to use them. I don't know what that's about, and you put it to the point where these guys are such and such. Nobody wants to bring a woman back to the States. Why leave to the States if you're going to try and bring a woman back? That's the dumbest thing you can do. I always say women are impressionable, and this goes for women all over the world. So many parents who come here, they end up losing their daughters, losing their sons because of the influence of Western civilization. Primarily the United States has a huge influence on the world. Becoming Americanized is not just some made up term. It's one of those things where when other people move here, the biggest thing that they worry about is their kids forgetting values, traditions, the language, things like that. Their daughters out here twerking, clapping cheeks, all these things like that, because that's what they see and that's what they want to emulate. People love coming to America because of the opportunities and things you have. But sometimes they sacrifice losing their way of life and their children go wayward and things like that. And then they complain about America in that aspect. So that argument in terms of that, I wouldn't. If I'm going overseas to be with a woman, I'm not bringing her back to the States. I'm going to stay right there and live a good life, man. Just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about these clips. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos that are going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. Let's run it up to 200,000. Quit playing with me. Peace.